Hi all, welcome to my channel. I'm Mark, this is Mark's Modz, and today, yes, as promised, it's Ecto-1 day, it's Monday, and yes, this arrived in the post today, and it's issue 9 with stages 27 to 30 in it. Or I said to issue 27 to issue 30, because yeah, we get these monthly. So yeah, it's Monday, it's Ecto-1 day, and I'm really happy to be doing this model today. So let's get started with issue 27 or stage 27 of Build the Ecto-1. So let's get modelling. Okay, so what we need to bring over first of all is the engine bulkhead, looking like this, looking very nice I must admit. And we need to put some things to it. There's quite a few bits to put onto it, and we've got quite a few screws in this issue. We've got OM screws, EP screws, IP screws, HP screws and AP screws. So we have got quite a lot, but the first part we need to bring over is this part here. Now if I show you on the close-up camera, let me just change it. So as you can see, you've got this like silver detail here. Okay, and they're saying that is the blower vacuum power unit. So, and this needs to be placed. Let's make sure we get this right first time. So let's have a look. Where's that got to be placed? Ah, no, sorry. Has to be placed on this. My mistake. I'm just so excited. I absolutely love this model. I really do. And that needs to be placed in there like so, and we need to turn it round because we need to screw it in with an EP screw. So let's get an EP screw ready. Get it on the screwdriver, and let's screw that in. And just make sure that goes all the way in. No, it didn't catch, so let's just try it again. Bit of an awkward angle. Oops, but it will go in. So let's just try that again. Okay, and that's gone in just fine. So the next thing we need to do, we need to attach this to this engine bulkhead, and we're just going to be simply slotting it into there, and then we need to secure this in with an IP screw from behind. So I've got my screw already loaded up. And that is secured behind. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is just put that aside for one moment, because what we need to bring across is we need to bring this part here and this part here. Now I'll show you on the close-up camera these parts. Okay, back to build camera, and we need to basically get this part as shown, and we want to be putting it on. There is a location pin. We need to put it onto the top like so, and then we need to screw that in from the top with an AP screw. Now remember, if there's a P at the end of it, it means it's going into plastic. If there's an M in the end of it, it means it's going into good old metal. Okay, so we've screwed that in place now. So the next part we need to bring across is this part here, and it's just basically going to slot on to this bit here. Now it doesn't actually say, because there is like a location tab where this is actually going to go on. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring across the bulkhead and work it out. Right, okay, so it wants to be like, I think it wants to be like that. Anyway, let's get it on. Oh, actually there is a notch in it, so it is directional. So they've taken the work out for us there. Okay, and we need to put this in with an EP screw. I didn't notice that little notch. That doesn't want to stay on the screw. I must, after this video, remagnetise my screwdrivers, because I've done a lot of work with these since I last magnetised them. Okay, and that's in there like so. And then this just wants to be put in, and let's see. So it wants to be put in like that. And then we need to flip it over, because we need to screw this in with an EP screw. So get the EP screw loaded. And that's now gone in home to that. Okay, so just pop that to one side again, because we've got a few more bits of detail. So we need to bring these two pieces over. And these saying this is the wind shield washer motor, but I'm just going to show you on close-up camera. So you've got a piece like that, and you've got a piece, oh, like that, looking very nice. And we basically need to put this onto here. Now I'm just wondering if there's, like before, a direction marker, but there's not. So if I look at the pictures, it wants to sort of be going on like that, I believe. Okay, and then we need to screw this from behind with yet another good old trusty EP screw. So just make sure it's lined up. You really have to hold it in place to make sure it goes in the right way, and then I can just turn that around. See, that's still, I don't think that's tight enough. Just see, tighten it a bit more. Yeah, that's tightened up nicely. Okay, and then it needs to be going onto the model just at the top here, and then that wants securing from behind with yet another EP screw. Let's get an EP screw loaded up, and let's screw it in from behind like so. Okay, so we've now done that part. So the next part we need to do is we've got looks like some, I'd say, pipe work to do. But yeah, so what we need to do, I believe we need to bring the car over. So here it is in all its glory. Now this ain't going to move anywhere, so I'm not going to put a towel underneath it. Now it says we've got a wire to put it in. Now I'm just looking where that is, and it looks like we need to go, it's very hard this angle, let me put it at the other angle so you can see. But we've got like another notch on top here, very hard to see, if we can do that. So we've got like another notch on top there, and then that wants to be going, now it wants to be going into the side somewhere. I'm just trying to look at where that is going into. So we've got the wires going in, trying to see really. So let me just move some out of the way. Just trying to see where that goes into. It's very, very difficult to see where it's going into for some reason. So tell you what, give me 2 seconds and I'll just figure that one out, and then we'll get this pipe in. Okay, so I figured out where this goes. It's very, very, very not clear. So what we need to do is we need to put this on. Now I'm going to get my cocktail stick because I'm going to open it up a little bit. Use my fingers just to warm the plastic, just as I can, like that. And then try and get it on, but it doesn't want to go on. So let's try a different way. I'm sorry if you can't see what I'm doing here, people. It is very, 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 very fiddly, and it is very difficult to show you on camera what's actually going on. Okay, so that's now on. Now we don't have to plug this in anywhere down there. That was a mistake I made. So the next thing we need to do is we need to bring the bulkhead over, because what we're going to be doing, now it's going to be going this way around, but this wire here that we've had loose for quite a long time, this is just going to basically going to be connected to this sort of notch here. So again, it doesn't want to go on. I'm just trying to do that with the tweezers. See if I can get a bit more. I wouldn't say force, but which is really tight to fit, but it's got to go on. So that one doesn't want to go on, so what we're going to do is we'll just put a cocktail stick on it, just open up that plastic a little bit. They say these things are sent to tryers. They're always trying me. So let's just wait a while. Just wait for that to finish. Okay, let's try again. I'm going to have the part ready and waiting, because I don't want it to go back to its original shape too soon. But again, I'm still having difficulties getting this on, but I think I've got it. Yeah, I've got it on. Oh great, it's just come off again. Come on, get on. No, this definitely does not want to go on at all. So let's use the cocktail stick again. Maybe let's leave it a little bit longer. Oh, what a pain this is. So I'll just wait a little bit longer. So this is looking pretty nice so far, I think. Do enjoy building this. Okay, so we'll try again. Warmed it up and everything. Felt a bit of better contact on that. So the next thing we need to do is we need to put this bulkhead on. So we take it over the steering rack or column, and then we need to get this into place, just like that. Okay, just checking that and make sure that everything's lined up, because like last time things did not line up properly and we had a bit of a nightmare. Okay, so that's lined up nicely. So what we need to be doing now is to put the bulkhead in, and we need to get some of these, which these are OM screws, so we know they're going into metal. So a bit of a dab of 3-in-1 oil, and we're just bobbing these down here. That pipe really threw me because it just didn't make any sense. So did a little bit of research. Right, so let's get the second one in. Actually, looking at the model, this is the hardest one in this pack that we've got to do. Okay, so we've done that now, and then we need to put in at the side some IP screws. So get the IP screws. Now I'm actually doing this backwards so you lot can see. That's an IP screw in. Get another IP screw. Make sure we get that on. So yeah, I'm doing it backwards again so that everybody can see. So it's not that easy to do. And we screw that IP screw in. Okay, so I'm just going to do the back, the other side now. That's the first one in. It's a lot easier when it's in front of you, but I do try and I am cautious of, I like people to see the camera, what I'm doing. Okay, so now we've done that, we need to connect up another pipe, and it's actually that pipe we've just done. So it's this pipe here, and this basically just wants to go on the end of this silver part here. So hopefully this one's not going to be a pain. So a little bit tricky. Come on, because I don't really want to be putting a cocktail stick on you. If anything, I'd say that really does do, you know, which about this model is this pipe work. I just find it's extremely tedious. I mean, I know it adds so much detail to the build, but I find it extremely tedious in what we're doing. So again, that's not just wanting to go on. So let's just double check we've got it in the right place, and let's have a look. So yeah, it's going into the right place. So yeah, if I could change anything on this model, I'd make these pipes so much bigger and easier to get on, because it is just, as you can see, you're limited in where you're working, and you just don't want to play ball. This one's definitely not wanting to go on, so I'll see if I can get a cocktail stick in it. I'll do my best. I do, obviously it's not the most ideal place for one to go, really, because it's so tight in this engine. It's unbelievably tight. So I'll just wait a few minutes on that. What I can be doing while that's doing that is I can be doing these, which we need to do, and I think these are sort of engine supports. That's what we need to be doing. is basically getting these onto here. Now the problem is these are a bit stiff, so I'm going to get my pliers. I'm going to hold this in place hard as I can and hopefully twist these on. Once you get going, it's a bit easier. Well, there-ish, I'd say. So we'll do the other one. And mine seems a little bit bent actually. Don't know if that's intentional. No, well, probably not. And that one's just slipping and sliding all over the place. Okay, so we're going to try this pipe again now. Now it's had a few moments on a cocktail stick. Come on. Ah. Why do you just not want to go on? It just really does not want to go on this pipe. Right, it's on and I'm not touching it. Okay, so the last thing we need to do is we need to put these sort of braces on. And what we need to do, we need to bob it through a hole. Bring that closer so you can see. And there's sort of like a bit here. Make sure it goes through the hole, which it is doing. Line that up, okay. And we need to secure these down with a HP screw. Gosh, I'm going to have some editing to do after this issue. I'm hoping that's the majority work on the engine actually done now, really. And we need to do the second. So, where's that second one gone? There it is. Line it up. There we go. And another HP screw. And this is actually the last bit we need to do in this stage. And yeah, although I love this model, this has yet been another challenging stage. Don't know what that pipe is there for, so I'll just try and lift the bulkhead up a bit. No, what I'll do is I'll sort that out after the video. And there it is. All is done, and I think that is looking absolutely fantastic. Well, thanks for tuning in to watch Ecto Monday. As you can tell now, there won't be another Ecto build until next Monday. That were a taxing issue, I've got to admit. Oh. But it's just one of them things. It's the issues that you get sometimes with these part works. Them pipes just don't like me at all, and I'm not that crazy about them either. So, but this model is fantastic. I do enjoy when I build it, and yeah, it is. I can't wait to see it progress. over the next few months. So if you like this video, please give it a massive thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and hit that notification bell when you're notified of any future videos. Also, a couple of updates on the channel. I've now gone over 1,000 subscribers, so thank you everybody who's subscribed to the channel. I'm not going to get monetized yet because I need 4,000 watch hours though on YouTube to become monetized, so, and it's not that great at the moment. It's about 280 hours a watch. So please watch my videos, and yeah, hopefully I can get the watch time up. Also, still no X-Wing. I'm actually going to ring them tomorrow and absolutely say this is ridiculous. It's been about 4 weeks now since I contacted them asking for an issue 3 replacement, and I've received absolutely nothing through the post. So they're going to get an earful tomorrow when I ring them, because it's absolutely ridiculous the amount of time they made me wait for a replacement part. So, but it is what it is. So I can't do any X-Wing until that comes. A payment's been taken for the X-Wing. I might have my next set of bits come in, but I can't do anything with them until I get this issue 3 replacement. So it is what it is, but I will be ringing them tomorrow and saying, come on, where is it? This is absolutely ridiculous. But anyway, enough from me. If you want, you can actually still get the Ecto-1 from Eaglemoss. I've put the website down below in the description link, so you can go straight to Eaglemoss and get this model for yourself. And also down below is my Amazon wish list, and also the social media pages for the channel. But as for always, bye for now guys. Bye. Bye.